Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Garage Studio Modellers. I'm Dave Forrest, and this is my good friend
Harvey Lowe.
And in today's episode, we're reviewing a white box.
A white box. Okay.
Oh.
Now, this is one of my rare kit reviews. Now, I know some people would say, well, why review a kit when you can't get it? Well, you can find them.
Yeah.
You can.
Can you?
Yes, this particular kit. Now, I love to collect rare kits. I found this at a local hobby shop, thanks, Don, where a collection came in. So you can find them. And this is a 1/32 Fisher Sea Fury.
Oh.
So it's extreme. Now I got it for a really good price. But I just thought, you know what? It's out of production. And there's a backstory to this. Why is it out of production? Unfortunately, Fisher Models suffered a catastrophic. Paul Fisher is the mastermind over this. This stuff is just beautiful, as you'll see in a moment. But his house burnt down in a catastrophic fire. I think it was in California as part of the wildfires, and everything was lost to both the town and his house and everything. It's horrible, right? So part of doing this is kind of like a tribute to Fisher kits, because if you can find them, get them. They're just beautiful. I think one of the best molded resin kits.
And these were produced when?
This one, I think, early 2000s.
Okay.
And the fire happened in 2018, I recall.
Okay.
But all the molds were lost.
Right.
So if you can get, I picked up a Fisher kit of Orion in Japan, and this one was in Toronto. So you can get them, but again, like. The purpose of this is not to brag I got rare stuff, but I think it's interesting for the readers to know that the hobby has a lot of these exotic kits, and if you find them, get them.
Nobody cares about these kits. They just want Tamiya.
They do, I know. But
easy kits.
Let's break this up. The first thing is it doesn't have a sexy box art.
Now let me ask you before we get into the meat and potatoes of it. Yes. So what is it like? Is it more because? Like, I know you saw this and you said, okay, I'm gonna get this because it's a good. But is that the main reason for buying? Is it because it's rare, or do you have some affinity for the subject?
It's for me. You know, I like rare kits.
Yeah.
Secondly, I like 32nd, and thirdly, I'm trying to break out of my comfort zone of Japanese and Italian World War II, and so I thought, what better way than to do a Sea Fury?
Nice.
Right? So those were kind of the reasons. Although I may be a trader and not do a Canadian one, I might do a Cuban one because they come with Cuban markings.
The Cuban, I was looking at the Cuban. That does look interesting.
Look at this, Cuban markings. And what do you think of the Decals? Not bad, eh?
Not bad.
Okay. Again, this is an old kit, and it's held up in time in somebody's collection.
Yeah, I mean, I think these are comparable to. They're printed by Zotz.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's good?
I think they do nice work. Like they're nice and thin.
They are. They're very thin.
So like they're not like Tamiya thick.
No, and then they have different versions that you can do, so they do have the Cuban one.
Can I go on a rant against Tamiya decals?
Yeah, well, they are thick.
They are thick.
And then the grab handle issue. They're all two issues.
Like why don't you put Carter? Like get Carter. Get somebody else to print your decals.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to like going back to that Tomcat, which I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
They have the markings I want to do, but they're so thick.
Oh, I see.
Thick. Now I gotta go find like a really expensive, out of production, aftermarket.
Which they do have.
But you know, like they're almost the price of the kit. Like it's crazy. Anyway, that's my rant.
Well, you know, these decals are beautiful. There is a 32nd Sea Fury, right? I think it's Hobbycraft.
Yeah, but that's not going to be.
No, it's got all sorts of issues with all due respect. Now, if Paul Fisher's watching, I love your stuff. I have quite a few of your kits, even some of your car kits. I think they're one of the best, and he's colluded with this with other manufacturers to do the. Roy Sutherland did the Cockpit design for this kit, right?
So you know it's good. Yeah.
So why are they good? Not only is the research stunning, look, we're going to get into it, but the quality of the resin. Now this is way before 3D print, so look at this. This is solid fuselage. This is not 3D print. This resin, I've never seen better. It has warped a bit over time, which a bit of hot water won't. Like you see the tails a bit, right?
Don't take this to the nuts.
Tails a bit off. You can bend it back with hot water.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. But just look at the detail, and you don't have to look at it. You don't have to fill the seams. It's just a stunning aircraft. The only thing that you do have to do is if you want to do a folded wing, you have to cut the. Which is, in this case, I might have to do because the wings are, you see, kind of warped. But just stunning resin.
Oh, you could fix that.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. But I might do the wing fold version. But
that's the problem. That's what scares people. I mean, people like me. And I'll say, when I say people, I mean people like me. That's what scares me off resin.
Resin?
Yeah, because of this. Like, look at this.
Yeah. You have to fix that. You know what I won't do? With all due respect,
you won't get that in the Tamiya kit.
No, you won't. Or a Tamiya F-14. I'm hesitant on doing World War One resin aircraft. Not to knock the companies, because I don't know how well the resin will hold up over time.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. But I'm not saying don't buy them. I do have one or two, but I think Luke Graff does a bunch. But I don't know. Could be, but look at
it fits pretty good. Actually.
It fits beautifully.
Look at that.
I've never seen such a gorgeous resin as that. So well done to Fisher Models. There, you've got there's your cowling. They even give you a propeller. What do you call this thing?
Like a jig.
Jig. Thank you. They give you that. They give you photo etch. Now there's not a lot of aftermarket for this.
Indeed.
The only thing I bought was this, which is the barrels for the Seafear. That's aftermarket. But there's not a lot. The cockpit is simply stunning. Look at the cockpit.
I need my eyes for this.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That's Roy Sutherland's work.
Yeah.
That's stunning.
It is nice.
I don't think I have to do anything to it. And there's lots of resources. Here's the wheel wells.
That was really nice.
Here's the wheel wells. See the wheel wells. There's the wheel wells. Here's the.
Oh, you get brass landing gear.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's I don't know if Robert can zoom in, but that's the cockpit. It's just absolutely.
The detail's pretty good.
Stunning.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything.
No, the canopy is very well casted. It's out of clear resin.
Wow.
Clear resin. And the rest of the parts, they give you a weapon set. Now, I have a question for you guys that are Seafear experts. I've seen models where the wing fold has the weapons on them, but I haven't seen photos of that. The wings are folded, and there's rockets on the wings on the model, but I've never seen a photo of that. So I don't know if
great question.
That is, I'm just throwing somebody out there who knows they can help me. I will build this, and it'll be soon.
It would seem kind of logical that they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because of the weight.
Well, the weight and the risk, right? You have these live weapons on how do you?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways,
I'm not an expert.
I really want to start on this. And
the wheels are nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Well, the tail too is, and it comes with all of the required plumbing.
And it's a unique subject.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might do a Cuban one, but I should do a Cuban.
I like the Iraqi one too.
Yeah, the Iraqi one's beautiful. The Iraqi one you can weather. The other ones are pretty spotless from what I know about Seafear.
Like I think it'd be the Canadian one.
Yeah.
The Iraqi or the Cuban one is interesting.
Cuban one's interesting. They got weather. They had camouflage too. The more I researched them, and I like weathered aircraft. If you're doing one of the Commonwealth, they're pretty clean.
Now, if you build a Cuban one, would you have a cohiba as smoking a cohiba as you're doing it?
Yeah, blow the smoke on the model to give an authentic appeal.
I would.
Yeah. So
nice Monte Cristo.
Yeah. Great. So I have a few of their Fisher kits. They're hard to get. They're not cheap if you can get them, but I've never seen better resin kits, without due respect, of the time. This one, where did I see it? It's got a date stamp on it somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Copyright 2006 Paul M. Fisher, all rights reserved. So 2006.
Nice. Beautiful.
So I will do it justice, Mr. Fisher, to the really beautiful work that
to the legacy.
Yeah, it's too bad the molds are gone. And nobody's come out yet with a 30-second. Though I hear somebody's coming out with a 3D print one, and I prefer this type of resin, with all due respect, than 3D print resin.
I prefer 3D print.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have a few. I have quite a few.
It's more
stable.
More, yeah. Well, I think so. I don't like if you 3D printed a whole wing. Like, is it gonna have the same problems?
Yeah, it's true.
But at least
True.
At least it's. I just find the detail finer.
Yeah, you can get really nice.
But this is pretty nice.
I'm old school. I'm gonna fold the wings on it.
That's ambitious.
Yeah. So again, it's not Japanese and Italian. I don't know anything about sea furies, but I'm getting out of my comfort.
So this was your impulse buy.
Yeah, it was my impulse buy. Although I'm always looking for Fisher kits.
Yeah.
I even have a Fisher car kit. I have a Ferrari. I have a Ferrari. Yeah,
oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's it.
The details are very nice.
Yep, details very nice.
But again, like it's not like doing a resin kit is not for everyone.
No. But resin kits offer unique subjects.
They do, yeah.
Right? Now, will somebody do an injection C-Fear? It's possible. But for now, that's all there is.
To me is coming up with a 32nd scale one.
Yeah. And again, the Hobbycraft one has got issues, but this one really looks nice. So we'll see. Yeah. That way I can take it to Cuba and show them when I go on vacation there.
Yeah. They would love that. Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
So that's
beautiful.
That's it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show the instructions. They're pretty detailed. Oh, right here. So at the beginning, just while I was reading it, look, they give you all sorts of cockpit information.
No,
they were black. The cockpit was painted black. So there's a lot of research.
I seem to remember that. Yeah.
A lot of research into this model. So well done. So,
beautiful.
That's it.
Well, that's an interesting subject for sure. Mm-hmm. And I mean, again, resin kits aren't my cup of tea, but certainly they're very.
Do you have a resin kit? Period.
I probably do somewhere, but nothing that I would entertain building.
I do see the merit of building a Tamiya kit straight out of box. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah.
Right. So you gave me Decals for that Tiger 1. Early Tiger 1 Tamiya, I will just build that right out of box.
Yeah.
So I go back and forth.
You need to do that more.
I go back and forth. I need to do that more often.
For your mental health and ours.
Or another scratch built something.
Or another scratch built something. Yeah. I mean that fits pretty. I mean, for resin,
it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's warped. But
this needs fixing. But see, that's I just like to me that's just more work than I
get a kick.
Willing to.
You know what though?
Invest.
I get a kick going to a show and somebody goes, "What the hell's that?" I get a kick out of it. I've never seen a C-Fear. I've never seen one built. I get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
So there you go.
Nice. Well, that concludes our episode. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see everyone in the next one.
Okay, bye-bye.